Mr. Spooky, heard he never can die. Mr. Spooky, heard he has to die. He'll make you jump right on up in the skin. He'll laugh when you try to run and scream. You might just even die right. When he comes to you, you must run away. Walk up. Now here he comes. Mr. Spooky, the scariest man in the land. Mr. Spooky, sweat will pour from your hands. My horror is that you can understand, and even the bravest won't advance. But I will never spooky you! Ha ha ha! Alright. Cheers. I just flew in, and boy, are my wings tired. You guys like bad boys? Because, indeed, yeah. Because some of these jokes are going to be pretty spooky. Make your way in. What have you entered? You shall never leave. Anyway, fuck it. So basically, I'm going to have a little bit of a game with you guys today. Basically, when you hear a shit pun, I want you to go boo. When you hear a good pun, I want you to go woo. Right, so let's get fucking cracking. So, mate, is that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
I said girlfriend.
Oh.
Is that mascara? It's beautiful mascara. Oh, the way she bats her eyes. You're beautiful. You remind me of my ex-vampire wife. I broke up with her after I told her she was a real pain in the neck. Ooh. And now I feel like a skeleton because I got nobody. Oh yeah, I went there. So guys, what's the spookiest fucking thing that's ever happened to you before? You. So I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I don't know anything spooky.
You don't know anything spooky?
It happened to me personally.
Nothing? Oh, personally? This sounds tragic. What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did you have your memory wiped? Some sort of alien or ghost?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, quite possibly. Quite probably. How about you, good sir? Ever had any spooky shit happen to you? By the way, you can have some money if you give me a good answer. I was supposed to buy a beer for this. I'm supposed to give a beer to the person who comes up with the best story, but didn't have enough time, so you can have whatever change I have in my pocket. So yeah, that's a competition, by the way. I don't know, 3 to 4 quid or something. Yeah, it's cool. What's the spookiest thing that's ever happened to you?
I don't know.
So you're like, Mr. Spooky, I wonder what that's all about. What's the word spooky? Jesus. Experience an entirely new emotion. Right guys, you know the rules. Any spooky stories? You get some money. You got a spooky story? A ghost in your bedroom? No? Seriously? Not a single ghost? Fucking hell. You guys are lucky. Fuckers are always in my house. Right, that was fun. God, oh, fuck it. I'll just get back on with the puns. Right, so yeah, after I broke up with my vampire wife, phone up my old roommate from university, Zombie. Fucking spooky, mate! I asked him to come around, but he was feeling rotten. I was going to phone up Wolf, but I didn't know where Wolf was. Yeah, and I was going to phone up my old roommate, the Mummy. He's so wrapped up in himself. He just needs to unwind. You know, he checks fucking Sphinx. Right, can I? Right, guys, I'm going to sing you some spooky fucking songs. What has 8 legs and is a pain in my ass? The spider who lives in my ass. My webs are covered in poo, and my GP doesn't know what to do. Girls won't come back to my place, nor flies buzz near my ass. Everyone!
What has 8 legs and is a pain in my ass? The spider who lives in my ass. Yes, fucking get in!
Fucking spooky, mate. An evil walking coffin breaks into a man's kitchen. The man panics and throws cough syrup at the coffin, and the coffin stops. When I was younger, I said the following to my father. I can hear you breathing underneath my bed, Daddy, I'm afraid. Joe, for the last time, that's your brother. Joe, this is a bunk bed. What a hilarious misunderstanding. Like you. Won't flush, the toilet won't flush. It won't flush, the toilet won't flush. Oh no. It won't flush, the toilet won't flush. Why the fuck did I take a shit on a bus? Because the spookiest things are the things that happen to you every day. No!
Who's there? Evil who?
Evil who never sleeps! This was weird. Oh no, Martha, why did you bring us here? I've seen something that was good. So the other day I went to the fun fair, and the following happened. I sat alone with a fortune teller and asked if she could predict my future. Then she suddenly covered her nose. I was so confused, I loudly farted. Then she told me I'd turn into a woman with a massive forehead. I responded that was just the reflection of the crystal ball. Welcome! Nice one, cheers. Shut the fucking door! No, don't take it out in the audience, Mr. Spooky. I'm only joking, guys. Fucking come, it's gonna be spooky as shit. Right, I'm now going to tell you a little bit about myself. Yeah, I'm really enjoying being up here in Edinburgh. Do you know, I once saw the Loch Ness Monster on holiday, but no one believes me. Well, why shouldn't he have a holiday like the rest of us? Killed it. Not in a spooky way. Right, yeah, the other day I saw a fucking unicorn dancing majestically in the sun. But as it galloped near, I realised it was just a wild horse with a cornetto stuck on its head. Right, so you might find this hard to believe, but I'm a bit of a family man, yeah, trying to build up a bit of a family unit. You know, you heard this, you read this, right? So, I ordered a new cat the other day. It got delivered to my house, but when I opened the box, I promptly returned it. I'm never shopping at Schrodinger's Pet Shop ever again. That's for all you science nerds. Yeah, so I finally did get my pets, and how come 5-star review. How come 2.5 pets is the national average, but everyone screams when I bring them to the park? Yeah, I'm having some real problems with animals recently. Yeah, I wished for that spider to finally leave my arse the other day. No one wanted any birthday cake after that. So how come the plural of goose is geese, but the plural of spiders is... Oh, spiders! Ah! horrible things. Come in, Zeus! Be spooked! Right, what's the next one? Oh, yeah. So, I met my nephew for the first time the other day. He held up 4 fingers. I have no idea where he got them. Spooky. Yeah, and I actually met my sister's boyfriend for the first time too. But he was so rude, he didn't even look me in the eye. He just sat there, staring at my shotgun. Spooky. Yeah, so I've got a son now. That's a lot of responsibility. Any fathers in here? Any daddies and mummies? No? Right? Okay, continue with the story. Right, so I hired a clown for my son's birthday, and I think he did a great job. But my wife reminded me that clowns don't typically pull their own heads off to reveal their suit made entirely of spiders. Am I right? One guy in the front is fucking loving it. Right, so I had to move out recently, and I had to get my own place, but I'm now convinced someone's living in my walls. The other day I shouted, "Is there someone living in my fucking walls?" A voice replied, "No, mate, no." Yeah, so I've got a new housemate now. Yeah, and he's always complaining at me. He's always going, "You can't sleep here, mate. This is a restaurant." Right, now I had this fucking housemate once. His name was Carla, and he always used to fucking break the washing machine. So I did what any sane person would do, and I killed him. I've suddenly realised that washing machines do last longer with Carl gone. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that. Right, so I'm going to bring on your first act. She actually is an incredible stand-up comedian, and she might be through to the finals of the Funny Women's competition, so she's probably in the top 100 stand-ups, well, on the open mic circuit in the country. So I'd really like to give you guys to give her a nice round of applause when she comes off on stage. Her name is Rosanna Bozanak. Come on, Rosanna! Woo!
Just waiting for my phone to go on. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Not that believable. To be very honest with you, try better next time. Saying good helps. Okay. Great. This is great. Phone's back on. Who was that? We are gonna have coffee later. Not like that, but the talking kind. Okay. So, you know how you get up in the morning and then you put your feet down from your bed? And then no attractions for the rest of this place? Yes, that's correct. And then you look down on your feet. And you think maybe there's more to life. But then you put your socks on and things just go back to normal. Okay, so let's try and get to know the audience. Who are you?
I'm Isaac.
Who are you?
I'm Henry.
Who are you?
I'm Luke.
Who are you?
I'm Colleen.
Colleen, everyone, that's Colleen. Who are you? Who are you?
Boston.
Who are you?
I'm Ron.
Who are you?
I'm Molly.
That was Molly, everyone. Who are you?
I'm Rika.
Jesus Christ, now you know who you are! Oh my God, that's not who you are! Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God, I don't know who you are. Okay. Right, I'm going to say a few things now, and then I want you guys to cheer, just to prove to yourselves that you're alive, because you clearly don't know who you are. Okay, give me a cheer now. Okay, no, not the clapping kind, just like a, yeah, I'm alive kind. Let's try it again. Okay, you're going to do that after what I'm about to say. I stare down an existential abyss every day. I don't know who I am. I look in the mirror every day and I can't believe I have to live with this space. I pretended I liked chocolate all this time just so I would be relatable to you all. I wish I could defecate more than once a day. Okay, that was good. It takes a lot of stuff to sort of perform, because you need to find material to perform. So I dated this guy for 6 months, and then I thought, you know what, I should get some material out of this. So I had sex with him. Now, you guys are here giving me a few minutes of your time, and you're going to go back and continue your everyday life and have a Kinder Bueno, and those are good. And you're going to enjoy them, because they're awesome. But I am going to go home and live with the fact that I had sex with someone after 6 months of dating. After 6 months of dating! Do you have any idea how stressful that is? I didn't know him after 6 months, do I? That's not enough time. What if you lose your Oyster card? You look at the guy, he doesn't give a shit that you lost your Oyster card. Do you know how fucking wonderful that makes you feel? I suppose you don't. That was for all the girls here who have sex way too soon. That's right. Now I'm no longer likable. Hence the screaming, guys. Hence the screaming. No, the screaming is actually me. That's my real me. So I do have a few more minutes to go, apparently.
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Good. Did you notice how fast he said that?
Yeah.
It was like, you haven't sabotaged this gig yet. 2 minutes, keep it going. Right? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to tell you a little story about the Foster's Award. Basically, my whole life will not make sense unless I win the Foster's Award, which is the Newcomer Award for Comedy. And I'm going to win it one day. Okay, fine. Joseph's going to win it before me.
Mr. Spooky.
Mr. Spooky, sorry. But the day that I win it, I'm going to go up to my colleagues that asked me for drinks all those years ago, and they thought I was weird because I never wanted to join them. They probably thought that I thought I was better than them. In reality, I just didn't like interacting with them. And I'm going to say, you know how you thought I was better than you all that time? I won the Foster's Award. So I guess it's okay now. And then I'm going to go to Chrissy, who for 2.5 years spent a lot of time on blocking the toilet for me, because I use a lot of paper. She never knew that it was me, but I felt when she, walked past me in the hallway, she kind of looked at me like she suspected it would be me. And after 2.5 years, I think I can finally come up to her and tell her, you know what, it was me. And the reason I'm telling you this now is, I won the Foster's Award. So I guess it's okay now. Thank you, everyone, and bring back Mr. Spooky, guys. Mr. Spooky.
Rosanna Bosnack, everyone! Woo! Get in there! Fucking get in. Fearless comedian. Fearless. Yeah, know, yeah, brilliant comedian. Anyway, back to my own life story, brilliant. So, did you know, in 1986 I worked for the Disney Channel, and I saw a strange, unaired episode of Winnie the Pooh in which Pooh fucks and eats piglets. But the strangest thing is that I was only born in 1987. Am I right? So I think I might be going a bit mad at the moment. I used to have this medical condition. I used to yell "moo" at people. The doctor cured me. He told me to stop yelling "moo" at people. You know, I actually got a 2-2 from the Institute of Start that one again. I got a 2-2 from the Institute of Psychiatry. Oh no, that's not right. I actually used to wear a tutu at a psychiatric institute. So it's a bit of disconcerting. There's just a guy who's got an eye in the door. He's gone now. He's just like glaring at me. Like, it's very ominous, very spooky. Not at this gig, mate. Anyway, yeah. So fucking the other night I woke up after hearing noises in my basement. But I live in a shed. Peter was sitting on a deserted island when he was hit by a bus. Am I right? Fucking apples and pears. Has anyone ever been on Tinder before? Tinder? Anyone? Yeah? Been on Tinder? I've been on Tinder. I met my date for the first time the other day. She was exactly how she described herself. Enunciate. Except she was a giant ear. So I got a girlfriend now. Yeah, she keeps comparing me to Alice in Wonderland characters. My friend said, "Are you mad at her?" I said, "Oh, don't you start. Get in. Pun, mate, fucking pun!" Right. Yeah, so what's the next fucking thing? Yeah, you know, homeopaths will tell you that water has a memory. Subsequently, I always scream, "Forgive me," when taking a shit. What's the next one? Has anyone ever wondered what happened to the snakes after St. Patrick drove them from the Emerald Isle? Well, nowadays we have to be in disguise. Do a good joke, try to do a good joke, you lose them. Knock knock. Owl. Alien. No, do the A stuff, do the A. Alright. So, yeah, have you ever put on £10 for an acting role and then you realise you're not even an actor? That's the worst. That's the worst. So let's get to know you guys just a little bit better. Anyone flying to get to Edinburgh? You want to take the train? No? You took the plane? The scared train. Doesn't work in that context. Where are you from, mate?
Cambridge.
Cambridge. Nice one. You're smart. That was a generalisation. You could be stupid for all I know. How insulting of me. No, I'm only joking. Fucking banter, mate. It's all good. It's comedy. Right, yeah, what do you do in Cambridge?
Sit in cafes.
Sit in cafes. Nice. You sound like a very smart person. I'm now going to talk about something completely different because I don't have any material for that. So yeah, I once got on the scare plane with my newlywed at the time, Spider Priest Marius. She was my girlfriend at one point, and we went to the United Steaks building in and then we went to Hollywood, for a holy moon. It was great. And I remember in the morning there was this fucking maid knocking on the door, and she was also a witch, and she was going, "Broom service!" I said, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Broom service? Don't you mean room service?" She goes, "Are you questioning my spelling?" Personally, I thought she really flew off the handle. Down your drink every time you hear a pun. It's great. Fucking shit-faced. Right, I'm now going to tell you some spooky stories. So, has anyone ever heard of the Lads before? You know, fucking oi, 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 lads. Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had any bad experiences with the Lads before?
No, steer clear.
Stay clear. That is a good tactic. You guys, anyone had any bad problems with the Lads? You are lads. You must be lads. Right, I'm now going to tell you about this really strange experience I had at university. When I first encountered the lads, they were screaming, "Get your tits out for the lads!" at this young female student, and she drunkenly revealed her breasts to the pack. One time, I was calmly enjoying a pint when the pack approached me and told me to turn your pint for the lads. Well, unwillingly, I found myself drinking the entire thing. I felt confused, angry, and a bit sick. It became my obsession to find out what exactly the lads was. My immediate estimation was the lads was some kind of occultist deity these young men were worshipping. So I went to the Library of Black Magic in Dawkins, sorry, you think you should go, it's great. I asked the receptionist for any tome or volume that might reference the lads. She pointed me to a book wrapped in human skin called the Necronomicon that would hold the answers I seek. I opened the book and did indeed find my answers. You see, Ladonisus was a figure featured heavily in Greek mythology. The god of grape harvest, wine, ritual madness and ecstasy, the god has been responsible for some of the most depraved acts in human history. Horrified, I closed the book. I went to return it, when I felt a breathing just behind me. Spooky. I dared not move. Suddenly, a voice spoke.
Get your tits out for the lads.
Crying, and in a state of abject fear, I raised my shirt to reveal my tender breasts. Yeah, true story. You ever been really fucking shit-faced, mate? Fucking apples and pears. Have you ever woken up with no idea who you are or where you are? Huh? Yeah, you have. Banter. Right, well, this happened to me quite recently. I woke up with no idea who I was or where I was, and in front of me there was a genie who said, "Oh, what will your third wish be, mate?" I was perplexed. Third wish? I haven't even made one wish at this point. He said, "Oh, God, yes you have. Now will you please make your final wish?" For the hell of it, I said, "I don't know, I'd like to watch Jurassic Park, then have my memory wiped so I can enjoy it for the first time all over again." The genie groaned, "Oh, the same as your last two wishes, I see." Do we have any dancers, singers, comedians in the room, with the exception of these guys? Any performers? No? All got forced into being lawyers, I see. Right, I'm going to tell you a very different kind of showbiz I perform. It's like a hot date. That's the closest thing I can describe to. Not all performers put the same effort into preparation as I do. Every detail matters, no matter how small. Shower and shave everywhere. Again, the audience won't necessarily see this, but it's not for them. It's for you. Stretch with the white collar muscle. I slicked back my hair and put on the blonde wig. I rehearsed the accent that I perfected over the years. I put on the mask that millions of people in Britain recognise, my beloved character. From the stage, I hear the cheering of an eager crowd ushering in my arrival. I clench my fists and smile as I'm about to run on stage. Showtime. Hello, I'm Noel Edmonds, and welcome to Deal or No Deal! Nice one. Have you ever mistaken someone for someone else? You know, someone's waving and you're like, "Alright mate," and then it turns out they're waving at the person behind you. Well, this happened to me recently. I was sacrificing the fucking goat and reciting unholy Latin, when before me appeared a weird goat creature. "Ah, ah, ah, ah! What is it you wish to know, mortal?" To which I replied, yeah, so what was it like working with Al Pacino during the filming of The Godfather? The creature looked confused. What? Oh no, I'm not the actor Robert Duvall. I'm the devil! My face reddened. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. That's so embarrassing. Oh, you get that a lot? No, of course not. Go me out of fucking hell for this. So I live in London. Anyone else live in London? So I'm having this real fucking problem with earthworms at the moment. You see, the other day I was waiting for the train when a giant earthworm slithered through the tunnel, opened his mouth and said, "All aboard!" I said, "No mate, I'm not climbing your fucking mouth, you're going to eat me." He said, "No, I'm not, we're going to take you, sir." I I said, look dude, let's just pretend you're obviously not a giant earthworm. Trains don't have giant mouths to open and say all aboard. He had to concede. You got me there. And slithered away. But yesterday, the same fucking thing happened. The same giant earthworm slithered through the tunnel, now having doors and windows crudely painted on its side. It again opened its mouth and said, all aboard! I looked at him disapprovingly. Oh, wait, I fucking said it again, didn't I? What a silly worm. So I realised I've been talking a lot about myself and not about spooky stories which I originally set out to tell. So this one is about a little boy. There once was a little boy walking through the forest when he encountered a strange creature. The creature had a big wide smile with razor-sharp teeth and said, "Hey kid, want to see something cool?" The boy responded, "I'm looking for my friend John. Have you seen him?" The creature smiled and said, "Sure kid, sure. He's in this cave over here. Come, I'll show you." The boy followed the creature into the cave. "Where's John? I can't see him anywhere." The creature smiled. "He's right here!" Suddenly bouncing, biting into the child's head. Then all the creature's teeth shattered, and then another cry of pain. "Ah, my fucking teeth! Oh, fuck! Fucking teeth! Fuck!" The boy responded, "Oh, I'm sorry. You can't eat me. I'm a Terminator." but have you really seen John Connor? To which the creature replied, "Ah, my fucking teeth! Get out of here! Fuck! Fuck!" That gave me a trick in the neck. I better see to that. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, great. Now I'm a ghost. Bloody hell. Well, let's see if I can squeeze back into my body. Come on. Come on. Big damn it. Bloody hell. Oh, what's that bright shining light over there? Whoa! What the biscuits? What happened there? What is this place I'm currently in?
You are in the realm between life and death.
And who are you?
I am death, but I am going to give you the chance to live again.
How?
By playing a game, of course. No one has ever beaten me, so I will allow you to pick a game of your choosing.
Street Fighter 2?
Ha ha ha. Excellent. I have mastered all the combats, all the techniques. Well, shall we begin? Round 1, fight! You win. Round 2, fight! This time you must promise. You must absolutely promise. You win.
Right, now you have to put me back in my body, Death.
Very well. But for the record, I think you're a massive cheater.
Well, what was that all about? What the biscuit? Right. Sorry about that, guys. That's a bit of weirdness. Anyway, fuck it. Right, so our next act, his name is Pete Baisley. He's got a show called An Alternative to Comedy at 5 o'clock at New Waverley Arches. It'd be great if you could come. Lots of great acts. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter motherfucking Baisley! Get in!
So my friends always making fun of me, so he's saying, "Peter, you make half as much money as me per hour from your job." But I looked into it, and it turns out I work twice as many hours as him, so joke's on him. To be honest, guys, I'm not really into the comedy thing anymore. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys coming up here and checking it out, but I don't know, I'm doing a lot of puppets these days. It's going pretty well. I just did a kids show and they fucking loved it. It's a pure crowd, you see. Kids are the purest crowd you can have. You know, they really, you know, they like it, they don't like it, they let you know. Yeah. So, this is probably my last stand-up gig, so thanks for coming. Any girls here like me?
Yes.
Seriously, anyone like me? My number, just get your phones out if you like me. I'm not going to look, but just my number 0777 5801 404. Does anyone need me to say that again? Okay, 0777. By the way, I'm not this upbeat in real life. 0777 5801 404. Okay, let's get back on with the gig. Hey guys, you guys are all quite young, I think, in here actually. It's not much fun. It's a lot of fun when you get older, dating. I love it. Just been seeing this girl who came out of an 11-year marriage. That was fun. And another girl who's got a kid, which is nice, because what you can do in that situation is you can just sort of dip your toe into fatherhood. You go, ooh, see what that's like. Bypass all the like baby stuff. Just go straight in with a toddler. Yeah, it's good. He's a cool kid actually. I was hanging out with him and he asks like every question. Like his mind's like a sponge and he's just like, he's just learnt all the words and he's just asking. This cool time to be alive, I suppose. But the other day he said, he looked up at me with his big brown eyes and he said, you my new dad? And I said, nah. But what I did do, guys, is when I got home I blocked his mum on Facebook. Real life. What are you going to do? Let's bring the mood up a bit, guys. I've got a friend who's a serial suicide attemptist. We were very worried about him, but luckily now he has, he's succeeded, so I love that joke. And that's what they say, die doing what you love, so you know. That splits the room, that joke, between people who, just different types of people, definitely. Some people don't like that. It's not true, he's not alive anymore. Not going to say that. Not going to say that bit. So, think about this. What actually, guys, I'm not really usually like this. I thought I'd try out a character. But what I'm more like is like a mainstream comedian, really. What's more like that. So I'll just do a bit of that so you can see what I'm actually like. That way you get your money's worth, yeah? So here we go. Hey guys. Looking everyone in the eye right now. Ooh. Oh, bad idea. Some of you not on board. Okay, never, I'm actually American, never lose the audience. Always keep the tone of comedy always on. Don't lose anyone if you turn your back. He's gone, he's out of the game, guys. He's out of the game. And I think that is the best way to finish a comedy set, really, I think.
Peter Paisley, everyone! Woo! Get in! I like what you're doing, mate, you know. I'm spooking them when they get their adrenals high, you know. You'll go up afterwards and be like, yeah, let's have some sex, you know. We're a team, mate, fucking team. Peter Beastly, more like. Anyway, yeah, so I'm telling you a little bit more about myself and all this stuff really fucking happened. The other day I went to Hawley when an old man told me, if you walk upon Hawley Hill at midnight, a terrifying demon will find you and drag you to the gates of hell! So I didn't. The other day my nose fell off. I really need to get my head together. The other day I was putting rubbish in the bin when the bin said, delicious! I said, did you just say delicious? The bin said, no, I'm a bin! 7:15, inspect the crime scene. 7:15, ascertain the pub broke in through the front door. 7:15, realise my watch is broken. Don't you hate it when you cough up blood and it isn't yours? Don't you hate it when your landlord phones you up and you could have sworn you buried his head underneath your fucking floorboards? Just me. There he is. Fucking overcharged me, you bastard. Anyway, so, yeah, I stopped drinking for good. Now I drink for evil. This is great. I'm enjoying myself. Right. Who would have thunk it? The Australian actor Russell Crowe has been accused of eating a female extra. His lawyer responded, he's not sorry about it. In fact, he's gladiator. Yes! It's all for you! It's all for you, Damien! So, reference to the Omen there. Cool. The inventor of the distorted mirror has died. He will be buried in a cemetery. It's Mock the Week! Hello? Fucking Mock the Week, everyone! This is just making this shit up. Hasn't been prepared. Anyway, no, stop it, Joe. Do the act. When I die, I want the following put on my grave. I told you I was gonna rip off Spike Milligan. That's a niche one, I grant you. No, when I die, the following will probably be put on my grave. Mr. Spooky, 1987 to 2032. Caring father, loving husband, and quite frankly, terrible lion tamer. Right, I'm going to tell you the last of my spooky stories, then you're going to put money in my fucking hat. No, not now, Joe, not now. Is anyone in a relationship? Anyone married? Is that a child in the audience? Oh, fuck. No, sorry, I can't really see. I've got shit vision. Anyways, does anyone, yeah, I used to have a wife, is the gist of where I was going. She used to wear this ribbon around her neck for her entire life, and I used to say to her, darling, why do you wear that ribbon? To which she replied, Spooky, it keeps me alive. Perhaps one day I will show you how. Well, we got married, had kids, grew old together. And on her deathbed, she finally said, Spooky, I will now show you why I always wore this ribbon. She removed the ribbon. And the room exploded. I think her head was going to fall off. Oh, fucking room exploded. Does anyone have any annoying housemates? People who, fucking like, big upstairs! You and your music! Sorry. Well, I actually have these really inconsiderate fucking housemates. Creak, creak, creak. All fucking night, and I just had enough the other night, so I just walked up the fucking stairs, banged on his door and said, sorry mate, listen, I can't sleep, you and your wife, you're just humping all night, and can you please stop it? He said, My wife has been dead for a week. Oh, nasty. I said, oh my God, you haven't been. Yes, in my grief I bought a trampoline. Oh, sorry if you lost, dude. You're very kind. True story. Where'd my coffee go? That's the good stuff. You ever been really fucking lost before? You know, it's like Google Maps telling me I'm in London, I'm in Edinburgh, fucking hell. Anyone? Really lost? That's all I needed. So the other day, I was walking through the forest and I was completely fucking lost. And I stumbled across this old cabin which I believed to be abandoned. Seeking refuge, I entered the front door, locked it behind me, and proceeded to the master bedroom. I got into bed when I noticed the TV was playing. There was a strange program on, featuring a man yelling, "What are you doing in my house, mate? Get on the fucking bed! Get on the fucking bed! Are you blowing up the front door as well?" Well, when I woke up in the morning, I realised that there was no TV, only a window. Now that's the last one. You ever been really fucking drunk before? Had a few shots? Yeah, mate. You right there. You with the glasses. You have. Yeah. I can tell. Well, I have. I was with my friend Mike drinking when I told him if he went into the kitchen and said Bloody Mary 5 times, a ghost would hand him a Bloody Mary cocktail. Curious, he went to go try it out. He was gone for 5 minutes when I realised I'd gotten the legend completely confused. Saying Bloody Mary into the mirror 5 times actually makes you become trapped in the mirror for all eternity. I ran in to warn him, but couldn't see him anywhere. I turned to leave when I saw these words written in the mirror. It says, "I hate you, Mr. Spooky," backwards. Well, that's the end of it. Thanks, guys, for coming. Hope you've all been fucking spooked. Hope I didn't make you shit yourselves. Thank you for all coming. I hope you had a wonderful time tonight. Now I must leave upon my broom, 'cause there's plenty more spooking to do.